Well, welcome back. Only 2 more events before we crown the next champion. And up next, a classic event, the bus pull.
We have to have a vehicle pull. This is World's Strongest Man final, and this length is 25 meters, 1 minute to achieve it, and 50,000 pounds is the weight.
Well, 5 athletes have already pulled that bus, with Kordiyaka setting the mark to beat, finishing the pull in 32.46 seconds. Mitchell currently in second. 4 athletes remain.
Representing Ukraine,
Doing this man, he's pulled a few buses in his time, a few planes, the odd train.
Planes, trains and automobiles, he's done the lot. And he's the lightest man in the final. Mass pulls mass, so he's really going to have to get everything out of his body here. You see the enormous vehicle behind. And actually, the start is just a little bit uphill as well. That inertia at the start, all the harder.
Wants to keep that back straight, that rope as straight as he can as well, and picking up speed now.
That's right, keep the tension on the rope. Use your arms well, but they burn out first, as you'll soon see. 32.46 seconds to beat, though. This is a quick-moving bus.
Well, it's going to be tight. Doesn't manage it. 33.35 for the Ukrainian.
Give it up for Oleksii
If you remember
Novikov.
last year in Sacramento, he did the most incredible performance on the bus pull there, beating everybody. It was just unbelievable. A man who's so light at 307 pounds, still a big guy, but not for these guys. Didn't quite pull it off there. He's in second.
Well, the reigning champ, Tom Stoltman, once again making a final alongside his older brother, Luke. Let's learn more about them in their SPD Power Profile.
Having Dad here is unbelievable, you know.
Sadly, my 2 dogs are now gone. If I had my dogs still, I wouldn't be here. With them training together, that's a huge thing. To the rest, boys, any man could wish to have.
The last time Dad flew out watching Worlds was when Tom and I first made the final.
My 2 cents.
I won it the first year with just Luke there.
And then he won again last year.
I need to win it the 3rd year with my dad there.
I'm just so proud of him. 2 brothers.
2 sons.
2 sons.
Now, obviously, Big Tommy's going for the 3rd title in a row. An iconic moment.
Unbelievable. And all the people that I've met here, the Americans, saying, "Oh, are you Daddy Stoltman?" And it's like, whoa. So humbling.
Leaving a legacy, Stoltman style.
Never forget that in your life. Representing
The
Great
Stoltmans.
Britain, Tom.
Of course, the actual plural is the Stoltmen. We're expecting big things from Big Tom.
Well, he's about the weight of 3 average men. That gives him an advantage in anything that really needs mass. There we go. You can hear him huffing and puffing. Listen to that. Trying to keep the oxygen coming in because he knows the lactic acid will kick in at some point. 32.46 seconds is, of course, our time to beat. I tell you what, he's not that low. He's not utilizing his power and his weight as well as perhaps he should do.
Very fast, though. And once again, I mean, this has been a tight event already. Well, he does it. 32.27 seconds for the reigning world's strongest man.
By a whisker, he goes into the lead. Goodness me.
Looks delighted.
Well, I think he probably is thinking right now, that's beatable. And it is. He just about got all his hand placement was correct. That's one thing he got right for sure.
Representing Canada, Mitchell Hooper.
Well, does Mitchell Hooper think that's beatable?
Take the strain.
Of course he does.
Ready.
Get ready for watching 100% effort like you've never seen before. Funny enough, when it's really efficient, the movement of a bus puller, there's no frantic sideways movements. Actually, it doesn't look that ridiculous. He's really got everything going forward perfectly.
Look at this, I was about to say he's less experienced than this. Oh, he's just dropped the rope and it's just sheer brute force now. This is incredible.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness me. Now he's got to stop it, of course. 30.24 seconds.
I thought he'd messed up there, but actually, Hooper managed to get into 5th gear and keep it going without the rope. Extraordinary. He is heavier than Novikov, but lighter than the others. He's a Superman. What an athlete.
Goodness me.
Representing the United States.
Well, it was unconventional, wasn't it?
Singleton.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Crawling on his hands and knees over the line, and now he watches on with actually quite a sizable lead when you consider how tight some of the others are. As Evan Singleton, the T-Rex, 6'6", all that muscle. Can he utilize it properly? I tell you what, he's not wearing rock climbing boots. That's a mistake. He's not going to get all of the traction out of this road like the other guys who have those boots.
Well, 30.24 to beat that gauntlet thrown down by Mitchell Hooper. And, well, he's over the line, but the bus needs to be. And it's close, but not good enough. 32.27 for Evan Singleton.
Let's hear it for Evan Singleton.
Well, you didn't see his feet slipping there, so maybe it didn't have too much of an effect. Imagine if it just lost 2 or 3 millimeters with each step. It would all add up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the bus pull and leading going into the Atlas Stones, representing Canada,
he's done it again.
Mitchell Hooper!
Well, there's a very strong case to be made that Mitchell Hooper has been sent from the future. Manages his 4th event win, seems nearly unstoppable. Singleton and Tom Stoltman with an amazing two-way tie for 2nd. And some much-needed points for Stoltman as we head into the last event. Hooper is now 5.5 points in the lead over the reigning champ Tom Stoltman. Currently in 3rd, another champ, Novikov, 10.5 points off the lead. Well, Mitchell Hooper has an impressive lead over the rest of the strongest men on the planet, but can he continue to dominate and finalise his first championship title? The conclusion of this year's SBD World's Strongest Man final when we return.